So, Manus.ai just rickrolled me. I don't know how to feel about this. So, true story. Look at this. I have been doing some no-code stuff and working on creating a podcast experience that could be really fun and make it valuable to the users. And so what I've come up with is for episode 773. This is our show, and this is our information about our show. Here's the ways to contact us, right? It's all nice. Here's the image of our video from our last episode that went live earlier today. If you don't want to watch it, you can just listen. Here's our sponsor, Stacy Sport, Apex Fusion, right? So I have all this information here. You can visit CoinGecko to track prices. Here's the greed and fear. These are all things we cover in our episode. Here's the latest articles. You can click on this and actually go to the article. Have it set up almost perfect. But there's a problem with Manus. Manus runs out of compute power and then it has to reboot. And if you've noticed, it's done it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So I almost get it done. And then it says, oh, sorry, we need to continue and you need to inherit. The context is too long. You need to inherit a new one. So you got to reset it. You got to go in and inherit it. I don't know. But every time it does it, it screws up. And I think it gets mad at you over a while. So anyways, it says, continue the task based on the inherited content. So it inherits the content from the previous chat, which has gotten too long. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of these. It's wasted thousands of credits of mine, right? Basically, if I look at this right here, it was almost completely done and almost fixed right at the very beginning. Let me show you actually the version. So I tried to do an early version of this thing. I'm going back to the very top. Here's our show notes. This was last week. I was just testing it. And I said, hey, why don't you go ahead and just, set this up. And so it set it up. And here's the page we had. And I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. But what if we could add images to it, not just use these particular, this is okay. But I was like, let's make it better. Let's actually create it like it looks like Bad Crypto. Here's the Bad Crypto logo. Here is some other stuff that you can do. So it goes in and starts designing it based on that. It says, hey, I've done this. It's a well-organized layout for the crypto news, blah, blah, blah. And then here's this newsletter. Here it is. Here's the content you can have, and I have published it for you right here. And so I look at this one right here, and I was like, oh my God, look at that. That is pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. And so I was like, man, you could actually share these to the different places. It's given me, tags about what that particular content's about. It popped in the images. So I was like, oh my God, that's freaking awesome. Talking about the Om mantra debacle that happened, pulled in some images. And I said, oh, well, what if every one of them had its own image? And then it gives me a lot of white space here. Here's some other stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, that was pretty good. Subscribe to the newsletter, blah, blah, blah. On the second try, it did that, right? Wow. I was like, okay, Manus, let's do something awesome. And so I go through here and I say, I want to have the images. Here's some pictures of Joel and me. Let's add those to it. Okay. And every image, every article have its own image. Okay. Good idea. It's doing all the stuff. It's building all the stuff out. And here we go. Boom. And it did this shit. What in the hell is this? Here we're just rocking back and forth in these weird little ovals. But it pulls in all the images, right? So it pulled in all the images. That was pretty cool. These are the exact articles we wanted to talk about. Pulled in them all great. Only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 or 6 articles. But what in the hell is this? When you compare this, that was amazing. And I said, yeah, this. However, let's enhance it and make it better. I like this. The most helpful crypto newsletter of all time. So I'm coming through here, and then I said, no, that looked like shit. What are you doing? Oh, my God. I think I even said that. It looks 100% horrible. I apologize. You're right. I've completely changed the design when you only wanted those images added. Okay. So it goes back, and it's doing all this stuff here. Oh, and it tries again. Nope. Pretty close. None of the images work. And here's a consistent problem. The images never worked. Actually, never worked at all. Now, and actually, over time, they started forgetting some of the articles, I've noticed. So there was 9 articles there. If I'm looking at this one right here, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 articles that we're covering. And then somehow it got down to 5. And then now it's back up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. So some of them just got lost. So now keep in mind, I'm not completely talking shit on Manus because it is amazing. But there's just some things that aren't quite working great yet. So I'm going through here. I said, hey, great work. Let's keep it going. Please, great job, I say. You're doing awesome. Because this is the very first thread. I'm still using the free version at this point. And so it says, all right, I've updated the newsletter. Let's take a look. All right, let's take a look. And better. It's better. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Boom. We got most of the articles back. It looks pretty good. None of the images actually work yet. This looks weird. I'm like, okay, but let's fix it. Getting to the point, trying to fix it. Getting down through here. Hey, at the very top, let's do this. Is I want to embed the audio podcast. Let's make this an experience. We can embed this, and it'll be great. So it says, okay, not a problem. I'll go ahead and do that. And I changed some information about what our Twitter handle is. And let's look at this one. All right. Oh, there's no logo at the top. Where's the Travis and Joel images on the side? They're not there. Oh, this looks pretty good. Oh, boom. We have in episode 773, or 772, which is okay because this was my placeholder for the episode that went live today. I'm looking at it. Oh, man. The freaking images still don't work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 articles are still remaining. That is nice. All right, so I come back in. It fixed a lot of the problems. The images still don't work. Images still don't work. Blah, 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 blah. It's going through the stuff, and it says, okay, we fixed it. And this right here was a pretty good version, except there's no logo. There's no Travis and Joel at the top. That looks pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Boom. Oh, they add Joel down here at the bottom, but I am not added for some reason. So, okay, let's go back and see if we can fix it. I said, hey, and they're like, oh, sorry. The computer has encountered a critical issue. You can choose to reset the computer or start a new task. And I'm like, what in the hell? And so, here we go. And now I start the second one. It says inherit it. So continued based on the inherited context. Okay. I'm like, okay. This is the first time I tried this, so I'm okay with it. So I said, here's the exact site. It was almost perfect, but none of the images show up. Oh, I see the issue. They're not showing up. I'm going to fix it. Okay, great. So it's going through. It's identified the problem with the images. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to fix it. I've identified the way to fix it. It's going to be fixed. It's going to be so fixed. You're going to love it. I've successfully fixed it. Everything's working perfectly. I identified the problem. I created a solution. I tested the solution. Here it is. Yeah. It fucking went to this one again. What in the hell is this one, dude? What? Read the full story. Here's a Travis and I don't even know what this is, dude. Like, this looked nothing like what I wanted it to look like. And so it popped in some of this other stuff over here on the side. Okay. Great. Wow. Wow. And I've also included amazing documentation, blah, blah, blah. So I said, oh my God, this is completely wrong. What the fuck? It's supposed to look like this. You just totally wasted a bunch of my credits on this new shitty design. Oh, I'm sincerely apologize for this mistake. You're absolutely correct. I completely misunderstood. So whenever you inherit it into a new chat thread, dude, things get screwed up every time. So it examines the original one. I just want to keep the HTML, dude. That looked good. I don't want it to be screwed up. So they're testing it. They're going through. Okay, I understand the frustration, blah, blah, blah. Here's the original files. I'll delete the terrible design from it. It didn't delete it. It's still there. I can look at it. I just showed you what it is. And great news. After examining it, I've discovered that all the image paths are using absolute URLs. And that means the images should be displaying correctly. Congratulations. Here it is. dude. What in the actual fuck's going on? Because none of you fucking idiots showed up. Right? Dude. So, look at this shit. Hey, I examined it. I discovered the paths were all wrong. Oh, sorry. I'm like, dude, are you not smart? I apologize, but you're right to be upset. Looking at the deployed site, I see the images are not displaying. I made a critical error. Okay. Here's the problem, bro. You're also not paying attention. You created this one, not the one I fucking wanted, this one. Oh, I apologize. And I'm like, nope, you got to stop. You're not listening. Okay, here's the design that I want. The other white one with the Pixar images is shit. I did not want those to be done. That image is horrible. It's ugly. Look at this. It's amazing. It was the second time it tried it. It made that amazing version, but the links to the images don't work. So do your job correctly. Quit wasting my credits. Please, fuck. Don't kill me when the AI robots take over, but Jesus, this is obnoxious. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Come on. And so it's going through all this process. I apologize. Blah, 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 fucking blah, blah. Hey, I fixed it. It's going to look great now. Okay, I see no logo. It's back to that original design. Looking pretty good. Okay, no images work. No images work. How many stories are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 images are there. Perfect. All right. But Travis and Joel's down here at the bottom. There's no logos. None of the images work. So I downloaded the exact HTML. I saw where the images are 404 errors. And I'm like, wow, for being a genius AI agent, you sure can't seem to make images link. You know, you could sure do it with the shitty version, though. Not on the version that I want, but on the shitty one with all the Pixar shit. You could totally do that. But on the one that I want, well, you can't do images on that one for some reason. I don't know why. Hey, I'm apologizing for your continued frustration. And keep in mind, this is thread 2. I have 6 of these. Okay? Trying to get this done. Hey, the image doesn't work right. Oh, I see the issue now. They're broken on the deployed side. Okay, I'm going to fix it. All right, great. It's going to fix it. You're right. I'm going to use Imager to host all these images. I'm going to fix it. It's going to be amazing. And I'm going to fix it. It's going to be so great. Everybody's going to be so happy about how we're fixing it. It's going to be an awesome experience. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll. Where's the logo? Okay. And where's the images? I see no images. I see this weird shit down here now. Why is it so hard for this thing to create and connect images? Like, I don't understand. Images are not on the site. What's your problem? Oh, you're right. They're not displaying. Oh, I made another critical error in my verification process by assuming they were correctly displayed, but I didn't check. But they're not. Okay, let me try again. And I'm going to try again. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Boom. Oh, no logo. Sons of bitches. Oh, man, now this episode doesn't even work. Oh, now that's all weird. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Now I got 6 stories. Alrighty then. And look at all these tabs I've got open right here. Okay. Still haven't gotten to the main point of this yet, by the way. So I said, okay, well, you're having problems. And what's wrong with you? Now it only has 6 stories and you ignored at least 9 stories. Actually, they ignored 11 stories. None of the links work now. Yeah, matter of fact, none of the links work in this one. Yeah, they work on this one. The next one they don't work on. Okay. Here are the links. Here is the exact thing, the links to the story. I want this to be fixed. Come on. And I even told it. Here's the link to an image. Go grab it. You're right. I'm so incorrect. I should fix this. I'm going to fix it. Oh, sorry. We've ran out of space. I can't create and finish the task because we've ran out of credits for this long task. So we gotta re-inherit a new one and start again. Yay! I'm so happy we get to start again. So here we go. All right, continue the test based on the inherited context. All right, so it's like a brand new brain now. It's like, great, the incorrect shit you just gave me, now I'm going to make it worse. All right, well, let's take a look. Oh, I've gotten the problem. Oh, that's not displaying. Oh, the problems with this, problems with that. Oh, let me fix that. Here's the fucking files again. Fix the files. Okay. Here I go. I'm going to use this, going to do that, and we are ready. It is successfully deployed. Hey, the logo's there. Nice. Okay, the logo's there. And the images are not there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 articles. Do the articles link work? They work. All right, they go to the different places. They don't work there. They do work at the bottom. Travis and Joel's down at the bottom here. Okay. Close, but image. And that was pretty good for the first time on the thread, right? Pretty good. All right, so let's scroll down. What'd I say? I probably said something like, why do none of the images work besides the ones I sent you? Can you not go to each link, grab the image address location for the thing, and then display them locally or download them or something? It's like, okay, I will fix this. And I go, okay, can we make the header like this? I wanted to move Travis and Joel up to the top. I figured that'd be good. All right, they're going to fix it. It's going to be amazing. When it's fixed, it's going to be so good. It's ready. It is ready. And here we go. Ooh, well, Travis is over here. Joel's over there. That's okay. Looking pretty good. Am I going to get the images? Oh, no images. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's an image. One image. Wow, that looks nice, doesn't it? That one little area right there looking pretty nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Look at that. Some of the images are coming in. No images there. Ooh, I got 3 images. I am feeling lucky, you guys. I got 3 images now. So what did I say? I said something along the lines of, hey, I thought it would be cool to have images. Clearly you do not think that, or you can't do it. Something. Oh, I understand your frustration. I see the example you shared showing how images should appear. You're right. I have been overthinking this. Maybe I just need to find alternative images or something. All right, do something. Just put images there. Okay, here it is. This is going to be exciting. And no images. 1 image. 2 images, 3 images. And we still got us down here at the bottom for some reason. Not fixed yet. Okay, well, I am so very patient. Look at how the images aren't showing up, you guys. Oh, wow, I should totally fix that. I can understand your frustration. I'm totally going to fix it this time. Oh, I had a critical error, and I figured it out now, and here it is. Here is the winning choice. Boom. All right. Ooh, all right, well, we're still swapped. That's okay. And images. 1 image. Ooh, I got a new image. Oh, wait, where'd the rest of the content go? Oh, there's no links. Where'd the links go? I can't click anything. Oh, man, no links. No. All right. Hey, Manus. How you doing over there, Manus? I'm going to change your name to Anus. Just M. Anus. That's what I'm going to call you. Because you're acting shitty, M. Anus. All right, I understand. You prefer this version. Okay, M. Anus. Let's go ahead, and I've successfully completed it. I've created an imageless I said, fuck it, dude. No images. I need no images. No images. And it's still got the image artifacts there. Come on, bro. All right, It fixed it. No images. So there's no images up there. Hey, the links work. But none of the... There's an image artifact there still. All right, getting closer. And I have verified that the images newsletter is working perfectly. Nope, not working perfectly yet. Keep trying. Okay, I'm going to keep trying. I fixed it. Here's some things. Sorry, M. Anus. It's not working, genius. All right, I'm fixing. Oh, we have stopped because the context is too long, and now we need to start a new chat because you ran out of space. Number 3, dude. This thing was correct on the very second try when I wanted him. It was almost perfect. I just needed to add a couple of things to it. And now here we are, 3 threads in. Okay, here we go. I guess 5 threads total. Here we go. Let's go back to this one right here. You can see that I run out of space on this one too. And I'm about to run out of space again. All right. Hey, we continue the task from your inherited context, you guys. All right. Great job. Thank you, M. Anus. All right, so we're going to keep this. We're going to do that. We're going to fix this. We're going to remove that. We're going to remove this. And we're going. And da-da! Here it is. Oh, hey, we're there. We're there. Look at us. Oh, look at that. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, that is pretty good indeed. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Where did 5 articles go? Those are gone. But it does look better, and I am pleased. And I said, all right, well, that would work, but I need to fix it a little better. All right, they deployed it with a permanent one. There it is. And so I said, there was 15 articles organized by sections, and where are they? And so I want to be able to upload these images regularly without having a whole problem. So it says, hey, you should maybe try it on your WordPress. And I said, you know what? I could try it on my WordPress. Also, I want to have a sponsor section because here are my 2 sponsors for the show. Let's add that. It said, okay, it's going to go ahead and add that. And here that is. Images are there. Boom, connect with us. Boom, sponsors. Sponsor links work. Boom, here's the update. Here's that. Okay, looking good, looking good, looking good. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10. 10's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 10 still. Doesn't have all the articles, but it's getting closer. Good job. So I need to take the HTML, put it in my blog post. We go through a whole big process on that. It does this again. Here's this. I decide I don't want the welcome part because it's too much. And I decided to add a couple other things to it. Like the very bottom, I want to add, here's these logos, here's my logos. I uploaded them to Bad Crypto so it would have that exact link so it wouldn't have a problem trying to find it. So we're going through some other stuff, and then I also go ahead and add like podcast logos and stuff. I'm like, hey, let's do all this. Let's see what this version is. We're getting closer. All right, there's the sponsors. There we go. Still only 10 articles. It lost some along the way. I miss you. Anyways, it's going through all of this. Here's the CSS. Because I tried to put it into Bad Crypto, it looked really horrible. And so I'm going through the process. It says here is the HTML with the CSS. That created a disaster. And then I said, hey, why don't you put some nice red glow like they do in the reputation system on Apex Fusion's website. Okay, let's do that. And so let's see it. Ta-da! All right. That looks pretty cool, actually. I kind of like how that style worked out. Still only 10 articles. I assume the rest of those are gone. But look at all these tries that I've had so far. Wasting all these credits. I actually had to upgrade to the pro version, which gave me like 13,000 or something credits. And I've blown through about another 4,000 or 5,000 of them trying to get this right on this one little thing. But it still amazes me that this can do all of this and generate all this with just words. So you don't have to be an amazing coder to make this happen. So it says, hey, I'm going to do this. These are all the things I'm going to do. Upload all those images. And here we go. I've updated it for you. All right. Here we go. Looking pretty good. Oh, and I uploaded. I got the new image right here. The new podcast version. It just came out. So it's episode 773. There it is. Looking pretty good. Still only 10 articles, but I'm pretty sure that's just the way it is now. Those other articles, M. Anus does not want us to have those. Try it again. Fix some problems. I don't know what it did here, but it did fix some problems. Allegedly. No, it looks the same to me. All right. All right. So, hey, let's add a watch now section with the podcast from YouTube. Here it is. Let's add this right here. And I would actually like it to be... Here's 2 more podcasts or videos that I would like to be at the very bottom, so you can watch those if you like. All right, here it is. Deployed. Okay, there we go. Ooh, watch now. Boom. That's an experience. Or you can just listen. And you can come along and listen to all the different articles. Notice we never got images. I never got any images for these, so I don't know what to do about that. It would be a lot cooler if I had images, but I gave up on that. And then here are 2 additional videos that you could watch. There's one about AI, crypto, and sports betting, Stacy AI, episode 769. And then we had another a podcast interview with William Quigley around wax and what's going on with that. So there's that. And looking pretty good overall. And here it gives me the CSS. I can copy that, put that in my project. It basically had it all as one. That wasn't actually working so well. So I said, let's fix that up. And there we go. Let's take a look at this one. Here's the final version. The most helpful crypto podcast and newsletter of all time. Pretty much the exact same. Going in here. Here it gives me all the HTML code, and it has now separated the CSS. Actually, no, the CSS is still with the HTML. So that wasn't working. That was looking really weird, All right, then I said, hey, let's go ahead and put these in here. And I screwed up by not uploading them. So I went ahead and uploaded them again. I'm not even going to show you that one because basically it's the same one. It just doesn't have those images in there. So I went ahead and uploaded the images and said, here you go. All right, look at this one. Ooh, the most helpful crypto podcast and newsletter of all time. The heading has changed. I want to actually get rid of that gray line around it. And let's go. Looking pretty good. Still no images. I gave up on those. And boom, Apple Podcasts. Subscribe. Listen on Spotify. Boom. That's nice. That makes it nice and helpful. And so then I said, hey, very nice. I like that. Let's get rid of the welcome area. I don't need that. Get rid of the gray around the header. Is what I said. And then it gave me the HTML for that. And I told it, here's the link. Take a look at it. It's messed up. It was looking horrible. It's gone through and troubleshooted some things. There's some problems on the CSS. It's troubleshooted, gone through some stuff, and take a look. Oh, wait, sorry. It was almost finished, but now we've reset again. Oh, my God. So, oh, man, it's done it again. It's actually, oh, my God. Dude, so I haven't even done this one yet. I haven't even restarted it yet because it just upset me. But, so I was going through, trying to fix it. Again, when it starts over, it just seems dumb. But it's going through, tells me how to do this, giving me all these words. Words and 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 words. And I say, hey, take a look at this. It was almost perfect, but their inherited code sucks. And so here's what they did. Well, that's the original one. Wait, nope, that's the same one. That one was perfect, same one. They're trying to fix it. Nope, still the same one. Trying to fix it. Still the same one. Okay. Anyways, they're not creating new ones for me. I just referenced those, but there was problems with it. So I was going in to fix them. Can I see this? Nope, still the same one. Same link. It needed to generate a new one so I could actually see it. Is that a new one? No, that's not a new one. But it was creating problems on there. And here's basically, no, still the same one. Here's basically the last one that they gave me. Well, this is the one that I wanted. I wanted this one fixed. It's very close. It's on bad crypto, but then it's all screwed up now. See that? And then, dude. None of the links work. That link works, I guess. You might like these also. You might like this one too. So, I then got them to add tweets. I said, hey, it might be cool to add tweets. Follow us on X. But everything's all messed up. And now I got to go through and start all over again. It's just such a pain in the ass. You get so close. It gets so close. And then I said, dude, I can't believe you just rickrolled me. I go, what'd I say? I said, you fucked up a bunch of stuff, bro. Supposed to look like this. Now you rickroll me? You think that's funny? No images work. All the icons are small again. You're costing me a bunch of fucking credits. Too much padding space, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm sorry. The rickroll video was inappropriate. Why did it rickroll me? What was the point of it rickrolling me, man? So, anyways, I'm going to continue my journey to try to fix this, fix the Rickroll, fix the whole thing. Dude, this is taking so much stuff. It's taken so many credits, and now I got to start all over again. So, kind of upset about that. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can accept that and put that somewhere. Nope. Can't do anything because you have to reboot again. So, there you go. I'm having fun with Manus. And Manus AI allows you to build websites sometimes. Get yourself a lot of fucking credits because you're going to need them, because there's going to be things that seem so easy. They seem so easy to anyone to go, oh yeah, okay, let's do that. And so let's see here real quick. It says it's going to verify the latest updated version. It's trying to upload it right now. Verify it. Here we go. It's browsing. Here we go. Let's get... Dude, it's going to be awesome when it gets done someday, probably in another year or so. Look at all these open I don't know if you can see all these open tabs that I have. Look at all of these open tabs, different versions that was so close, but yet so far away. So there you go. There's my take on Manus. If you like the Manus AI, feel free to use it. I would recommend it, but right now I'm kind of pissed. I really do think it's amazing, but it's not quite ready for prime time. So there you go. Everybody out there in AI land, check out Manus. Stay bad. Manus.